My name is Brittany Leonard, and I am the School Operations Manager of Odochi Los Angeles Institute 2012. Odochi is comprised of O'Donovan Middle Academy and Ochi High School, which share a campus in South LA. Today we will be covering the visitor system, the Teach for America office, and how to do signage when you have two schools that share one site. When you come in through Ochi High School, you keep walking, and the first sign you will see will tell you to keep going to the Teach for America office. You continue through the hallways. You have another sign telling you Teach for America office. And very quickly from the door, you find the Teach for America office. To the right of the door, we have the school director and school operations manager and a contact number for each in case you need to reach them when either of us are not here. When you first come in the Teach for America office, you have the visitor station and the restroom key. The restroom key is close to the door so that you can find it quickly and take care of your business. When you come in, you have 4 steps laid out on the table. The first is the sign-in sheet and name tag, followed by the visitor folder, which has key information, the welcome letter, the list, the schedule, and the school map. Once the visitors have completed their packet, they know to take their evaluation in the back of the folder, put it into the completed evaluations folder, and leave the folder at step 4. Everything blue is allowed to move off the table, name tags, packet, return packets, and everything green should not. After the visitor station, you get one of our most popular culture boards, the blank is wall, where we've taken a liking to adding similes after each person's name. You have the mobile resource lab, so that any of the middle school core members, ELA core members, can come check out materials. You have the extra handouts page where core members, CMAs, and myself can go to find extra handouts quickly, kept up to date by week. Then you have another one of our culture systems, 21st Century Skills in Action. Then you have our supply bookshelf. Any supplies in or near the bookshelf are welcome for anyone's use that they may use, bringing back any non-consumables and using things only as needed. This is also a corner of a workroom with tables all around. You'll notice other people often work in here as well. Our CMA is hard at work. Over here, we have our IL workspace, which often serves as an SD workspace since Joe was in denial that he needed a desk when we set up the room. Then over here, then we have our school ops and university ops boards. This includes the schedule, a slip file for any up-to-date memos, a map of the campus. The map also includes the classes which are in those places, operations manual that can be pulled out if you need to use it, and a section for questions that can be answered quickly and comments in case anyone wants to leave them. Over in the corner, you will find the SOM work area. This is the SOM desk. These are the SOM supplies. Then you have the mailboxes for SD and SOM. We don't have other mailboxes here. The CMA mailboxes and corner mailboxes do not exist now that we have gone paperless. Here's our most popular feature of the TFA office, the coffee pot. We learned that you need a sign for the coffee pot, and if you need to make sure people know how to use the coffee pot. So if you do include a coffee pot, you also should include directions on how to refill the coffee pot, or else people cannot refill it. Then you have a cup offering for funds so that people can add money in order to buy new coffee to keep it going. Scanning the TFA office again, you can see how everything pretty flows around the edges of the room, with the middle being left open for workspace, which is constantly used here. Continuing outside of the TFA office, you have another culture system, Why Do You Teach for America, where people are encouraged to add post-its saying why they are here. And then when you leave the Teach for America office, you have signs directly in front of you that tell you where you should go. And you can find the school office to your left, the IO room to your right. With two schools, it's particularly important that you have signs listed in order to differentiate between the two schools. So once they come into Ochi, in order to get to O'Donovan, they have a sign that takes them left, which takes them down the hallway. They will keep walking down the hallway, knowing that they have hit classrooms according to the sign, the IO room according to the sign. And upon getting to the end of the hallway, if they are still unsure that they should proceed straight, there is another sign which will tell visitors to continue to O'Donovan. It's also important because if a visitor mistakenly comes in the wrong door, they still need a sign close to the door in order to know where to go. As you continue through the double doors, knowing that you're on the way to O'Donovan, you hit another sign that tells you need to continue straight and through the double doors, as to not let visitors get lost in between. Once in the middle school, it's important to have signs that let people know which classrooms you occupy in the other school, because the assumption will always be that your classrooms are in the first building. So immediately you have a sign that tells you CMA rooms are upstairs and that classrooms are upstairs. Because we occupy the whole second floor, many signs are not needed. But when you come down from the second floor, you will see signs that tell you that you are heading back to Ochi High School. Going back to Ochi High School, you have a sign through the double doors and a sign letting you know that you will also head in the direction of the Teach for America office.